Well, for remote branches, one of the biggest issues that companies have is that because their users are remote, often they can access the internet unprotected in that branch. It's a difficult quandary. There are lots of things people should do, but whether they choose to do them or not is difficult. Well, they do two things. They'll make users not use the internet locally at a branch. I mean, when I say that, if you work for a branch in Hong Kong and the HQ is in Beijing, they'll actually make you access the internet by going through HQ in Beijing. We call it backhaul. It's doable. It requires a lot more additional bandwidth, but the users are then protected through the internet gateway in Beijing. Another approach is to rely on maybe desktop security, but that only addresses antivirus. That only addresses some spyware issues, things like that. So it's very difficult to control a remote user. It's even more difficult to control the user such as me, who's the traveling user that just connects via the internet to HQ from a laptop. There's very few effective tools that people are using currently. I don't think so. I mean, the company I work for, we definitely don't think so. So at Blue Coat, we actually provide solutions for people to be able to protect their remote and traveling users. The example I used, where you're in Hong Kong at a remote office, or you're on your PC at Starbucks or the local coffee store and just connecting to HQ in Beijing, well, that can be slow. I mean, you've got to go all the way to Beijing to access a Hong Kong website. Or maybe the system you use, you're at Starbucks in Hong Kong, the system you need is in Beijing. You have to go to Beijing to get it. It's very hard. What we do is we provide a small remote branch box, an appliance that lives in the branch, that actually is paired up with appliances in the core at HQ, and the policy that's running on the box in HQ is applied to the remote office. Wherever I am in that network, the policy is applied to me. Additionally, we have a very small piece of client software that lives on a PC, and that actually again uses the policy that's written specifically for you or your group of users back through the internet to the concentrator in HQ. So you get control of everything that's mobile. No, because you don't VPN to a public internet website. It's an interesting quandary because, yeah, we don't supply VPN software. People use their favorite one. What we supply is a piece of software on that remote PC that actually controls the internet-based sessions. Okay, from the security perspective, it looks and applies policy on web filtering. It also does, like I say, the policy of places you can and cannot go. Additionally, it can talk back into the main part of the network, back to the core, and we also do acceleration from that client as well. So we optimize and we control what that user is doing. Well, there's two things they've got to do. One, I mean, yes, you're right, there's a bit of a downturn, and really the security problem, as it were, is not going to go away. So our conversations with customers is really, maybe your spending money has been cut a little bit, so really you should buy a solution that fits all of what you need, rather than buying multiple small point solutions. So putting everything in such as in our platform where we do supply the control, we do supply the visibility, and we also do acceleration, it's a much easier thing for customers to swallow. They're like, okay, we get full control, full acceleration, full visibility in one solution, one platform.